In this episode, breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. BBC and the AP News reports that Andrew and Tristan Tate have been arrested in Miami as the UK has drummed up new charges to try to file against the brothers, and we'll watch further as this story goes on. This just in, folks. According to the BBC, the Tate brothers have been arrested in U.S. as further UK charges take total to 59. Controversial influencer Andrew Tate and his brother Tristan have been arrested in the U.S. after British authorities issued 38 new charges against the pair. The UK's Crown Prosecution Service said Andrew was being charged with 7 further counts of rape, as well as charges related to sex trafficking and indecent images of a child. Tristan's charges included 2 counts of rape and 3 counts of arranging or facilitating trafficking for sexual exploitation. The total number of charges against the brothers is now 59, police said. The alleged offending is said to have taken place between July 2010 and August 2017. The Tates have previously denied any wrongdoing. Following their arrest, prosecutors will begin legal proceeding to extradite the brothers, who are dual British U.S. citizens, to the UK, the CPS said. These charging decisions followed receipt of a further file of evidence from Bedfordshire police and bring the total number of alleged victims in this case to 7. Malcolm McHaffey, head of the Special Crime Division at the CPS, said Bedfordshire and Hertfordshire police have been investigating a number of offenses in what it called a complex investigation. As a result, 38 new charges were authorized against the brothers, meaning Andrew, 39, faces a total of 42 charges in the UK, and Tristan, 37, faces 17. The U.S. Marshals confirmed to the BBC that the Tates had been taken into custody, while U.S. Department of Justice spokesperson said the arrests were pursuant to extradition proceedings. A lawyer who represents the Tates, Joseph McBride, said the world knows Andrew and Tristan are innocent in a statement released after their arrest on Saturday evening. Their enemies know it best of all. That is exactly why they have been attacked, McBride continued, describing the new UK charges as a political hit. He said the new charges were designed to counter a defamation action filed by the brothers in the U.S. We are confident that once a competent judge sees the facts, and once the Department of Justice confronts this egregious abuse of its own authority, Andrew and Tristan will walk free. America does not do Britain's political dirty work, he continued. But let us go back up here to see this first video.
Mr. Tate, would you mind signing?
Hey, Tate.
Come over here by me. Let's go.
Back up. Back up. Back up.
Tristan, anything to say?
And then we turn down to the bottom of the page as we see a British police officer will have their own testimony on camera, and we'll watch.
In 2024, the CPS authorised 21 charges against Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate following our investigation into allegations of sexual offences dating back to 2012. Following the initial charges being authorised, we have continued to investigate further offences reported to both Bedfordshire Police and Hertfordshire Constabulary. As a result, 38 new charges in total have now been authorised against Andrew and Tristan Tate, bringing the total number of charges faced to 59. The charges relate to 7 victims, spanning a period from 2010 to 2017. Our officers have worked closely with the CPS and both national and international law enforcement agencies as part of this complex investigation. I can now confirm that officers from the United States have arrested both Andrew and Tristan Tate in relation to this matter overnight, and they have been detained pending ongoing legal proceedings. We understand the interest that this case will generate. We would urge the public not to speculate and to allow the legal process to be carried out correctly. I want to make it clear, there is no place for male violence against women and girls in our society, and we will continue to work tirelessly to support victims and investigate all reports made to us.
Well, now, I guess that says it all for the Tate brothers, but then we will return back up to the top of the page where we will look at further examination from the AP News. And as we flip over to this next page, the AP News reports social media influencers Andrew and Tristan Tate arrested in Miami, U.S. Marshal Service tells AP. Let us take a quick look at this video, shall we?
Influencer brothers Andrew and Tristan Tate have been arrested by federal authorities in Miami. A spokesperson for the U.S. Marshal Service told the Associated Press that the brothers were taken into custody on a sealed warrant. British prosecutors announced on Saturday they were seeking the extradition of the brothers on rape and sex trafficking charges. The offences are alleged to have occurred between July 2010 and August 2017, the Crown Prosecution Service said in a statement. The pending charges in the United Kingdom accused the brothers of abusing women in an area of North London where they grew up. Their lawyers said they had denied the allegations.
Well, all right. I guess that video says it all right there from the AP News. Let us scroll down and read what it has to say for the article. The article reads, influencer brothers Andrew and Tristan Tate, whose social media empire promoting wealth, male dominance, and misogyny has made them amongst the world's most polarizing internet personalities, were arrested Saturday in Miami as British authorities sought their extradition on rape and sex trafficking charges. The brothers were taken into custody by U.S. Marshal Service on a sealed warrant, agency spokesperson Brandy McCarran told the Associated Press, placing the United States at the center of an international legal saga that has stretched from Romania to Britain. Britain is seeking their extradition on rape and trafficking charges. British prosecutors announced Saturday that they are seeking the brothers' extradition on charges alleging they raped and trafficked women between 2010 and 2017. The dual U.S. and British citizens moved to Romania in 2016. They were arrested there in 2022, accused of participating in schemes to lure women for sexual exploitation. They denied those allegations, and the Romanian case hasn't gone forward because of the legal and procedural problems. Last year, they were allowed to leave Romania and flew to Florida on a private jet. The brothers were expected to appear in Miami's federal court early next week, according to a person familiar with the matter who spoke to on the condition of anonymity to discuss sensitive law enforcement operations. The pending charges in the United Kingdom accused the brothers of abusing women in an area north of London where they grew up. Their lawyers had said that they denied the allegations. Yes, indeed, folks. I think if you ask me, I think both the AP and the BBC are targeting them for character assassination all the way through, and the British authorities are going on some kind of witch hunt, manhunt, to try to utterly destroy the character of these two young gentlemen, and I think it's a travesty of justice. I really do. Well, now, that was certainly amusing how these two news agencies in the UK want to smear the hell out of these poor young brothers' names and their good reputation. I tell you what, man, it is a fucking travesty of justice. But anyway, folks, that'll do it for this story for today, and I'll see you in the next one. And by the way, like, subscribe, and share.